There we go. What's up, y'all? Yep, we are back. We live. Told y'all gonna be seeing more of me today on my page. Still got business to do. Still got stuff to promote because there's something brand new in house. Brand spanking new. Let's see, where did I put you, baby? Let's see. Oh yeah, there she go. We got a couple of new things. Oh, he went live. Yes, I did. What's up, Ed? How you doing, family? This shit just fucking stinks. I honestly, I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see it very well in there. Y'all can see how dark of a hue that is, right up front. But this is gonna be the lemon slam. I haven't had this one yet. I know the titles say one thing. I'm getting to it, man. I'm getting to it. I see JB. What's up, JB? Y'all give me something. You put out the lemon slam. See, we got a couple people lurking over there on X. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all in the chat. Right here, they are smalls. You can see they are purple as shit. They're extremely purple. Right? Now, there's also something else very purple. Something extremely purple. Something that came back that's been highly requested. I can just... Both of these motherfuckers just stink so damn good, bro. But... Come on now. Come on now. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. You know it. You already know what this one is. You can tell by the title. That is the Sunset Sherbert. It is back and it is purple as hell. Y'all know how I am about my purple flowers. Bruh. Bruh. Absolutely crazy looking stuff here. Absolutely crazy looking stuff. Um, Hopefully this makes it to the main menu. Yeah, the color is very, very crazy. Look at the orange hairs. Sheesh. Too damn good, y'all. Um, I ain't gonna lie, admittedly, I done rolled a J of the sherb. I did. I rolled this before I got off work. I do want to roll a freshie, just so that y'all can see. Oh, he said he got it, but he ain't rolling up. I ain't trying to hear all that. So, I am going to show y'all how it breaks down. Hopefully y'all got something that you about to roll up with me. We got one of these joints. I don't know what one I want to break down first, right? The beefier one or the one that's more like, oh god, just look at the damn colors, bro. Thinking I'm about to break down the beefy nug, man. Let me go ahead and take a share on these. Hold on. See, I ain't gotta play dirty with mine. I'll just share the stream. Know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead on the YouTube. Your biggest haters will watch you the closest. I tell you that. One, two. Let's put that over there. All right. Yes, it is time. Let's see if I can get a nice focus on this one again. Looks like we got it. Wow. Ooh. Y'all see the colors on it? Sheesh. It is extremely dark. Dark green. It got purple. And mostly purple. Orange hairs. It's frosty as shit. And just when I snapped it, the wave of dank just said whoosh. I see my man Alicio in the chat. What's up there, Alicio? How you doing, family? Ooh. Ooh. And yo, Alicio's wild. See how you doing, man? Shit, it's time to roll up this good old sherb. Yes, it's back. This is the second time it's been back. Well, since the KB3. So many boxes sold. So little time. Man. Let's go ahead. This is just, it's very, very nice on the breakdown. It says sticky flour. It's sticky, but it's very fresh. Excuse me. My bad. He said about to do the same thing. Long day at work. Oh, yeah. What strain you got over there, Brody? I remember everybody was loading up on this shirt back in the day, man. I'm glad to see this back. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really, really happy to see this back. Let's cut that up a bit. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Where is my funnel? This is the one. I got you right here. Man. He said you got strawberry cough. Hell yeah. That shit's so good. What's up, champ? How you doing, family? Speaking of which, that was my first video. That damn strawberry cough. He said it's fucking hot. Yes, it is. I'm happy that you was able to get your package out. I don't know when it's gonna touch down, but I'm happy that you were able to go ahead and get your order all processed before everything goes down in Alabama. He said last time I seen this train was when you did that first review in the car. Bruh, no. Like, strawberry cough in flower form has been very scarce, you know, on my side of the radar. Only time I've seen it really is, like, THCA wise, I've seen it in vapes. And, yeah, that's about it. Haven't really seen it in concentrate too much. We're good to go. Now, cheers everybody. It's time to spark this sherbet. I told you I had one rolled up, but I wanted to make a freshie. I wanted to show you guys how it broke down. I can save that one for later this evening. I rolled that one for the way home, but I was like, man, I might as well just stream with the people tonight again. If you missed me, I was on JLittys X page yesterday. You know, promoting the retail location that we have over there on Elm Street. Shout out to JLittys. Man, this is like sweet with a hint of gas. Kind of earthy. It's that gassy fucking flavor on the back end of the exhale. Like in the beginning, it's very sweet, but like a dark, almost like mentholy sweet. It's not overly so though. Like not like mentholy as much as like permanent marker, but it's like a earthy, sweet menthol gas, right? I see my man Big Irish in the bill. What's up, Big Irish? This shit is smacking, bro. What the hell? Why is it so purple too? Hey, Big Irish, look at this, family. Look at this shit. Let's see if I can get a better focus on that bad boy right up in now. Woo, there you go. Shit. Look at that baby right there. Crazy. Sunset Sherbert back again. We got another one that's kind of like, you get a little hint of like that lemon terp, but man, that's like sweet dank lemon. On the lemon slam, the smalls, that one is worth it. If y'all see that one on the menu, really, really sweet dank stuff. It's not overly sweet though. It's just dank. I like the flavor profile on these because what's up, Black Magic? I I don't know, man. It's just a preference of mine. Like the piney stuff, I'm not a fan of too much. I do like it when I want to take a break from stuff that's kind of like that candy gas, that sweet vibe. Maybe something that's kind of like minty, peppery on the back end. I like stuff like that a lot too. Um, if I need a break in the normal stuff that I smoke, then I already know which piney strains would hit me good. But the lemon slam, the sunset sherb, bruh. I see my man Tony. What's up, Tony? How you doing, fam? Hey, look at this. Ooh, damn. I'm showing everybody. I'm flashing my nugs. Look at the nug, man. God damn. That shit purple as fuck, bro. Let me tell you. Very, very purple. Um, that Sherbert's back and it's gas. Um, from what it looks like, we have a nice supply of LCG. That happened to be a unanimous favorite. I see my man Rio Hemp in the building. What's up, Rio Hemp? How you doing, family? One of the other reviewers for JLittys. Always working hard. Always pumping content. One of the best to do it. One of the best up and coming reviewers you'll see on the X side of things. How you doing there, family? Had to give Rio a nice introduction today. It's good to see you, brother. Get you a Rio Hemp on your team, man. What you doing over there, Tony? I know you smoking something good. But we dabbing tonight. You either dabbing or you hitting something out that bong. I already know. What you got, Tony? What you chiefing on over there, Black Magic, Big Irish, Champ, Alicio, JB, Ed? What y'all got, man? I ain't the only one chiefing now. What's on the menu? Let me show you guys the smalls that I'm going to roll up in a sec too. Again, these are extremely purple. Extremely purple. This is the Lemon Slam. This you're going to want to get. If you're ordering anything online or if you see it in shops, guys, Lemon Slam is great on the nose. I got to see how it hits. Again, I want to correct myself from yesterday. I tried the Purple Punch. That one threw me off because of how sweet it was. You know how stuff is. Sometimes a strain might have like a sweet diesel-y smell to it. Excuse me. Those throw me off, and I don't know if they're gonna hit me very hard because I've had like a hit or miss experience with strains that smell like that in the past. So when I hit that motherfucker, and I was like a third of the way through the J, bro, my eyes went from like this to like this. Like no bullshit. So that what I was very, very happy with. This sherbet, I'm loving the exhale on this. I'm loving the exhale. Licio said, I'm on a bed dead from a bowl hit. What you got over there, fam? Black Magic said, rolling up some candy gas mixed with some Joker's. Hey, he got straight up candy today. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Again, to be here and or to make purchases from anything JLittys, 21 and up. We don't want no childrens in here. We don't need no YNs. And if you are YN that's 21, you got a couple of years left of being a YN. So you ain't really a YN, but still, you better be on your best behavior in here. Got my eyeballs on you. But nah, 21 and up, man. Real shit. That's what they played about. When I had people try to come through, oh man, but I'm just on YouTube, man. I ain't buying nothing. Don't give a shit. I ain't marketing nothing to you. I ain't trying to sell you on nothing. You ain't of age. Get the fuck on. That's just how we carrying it. Here's what it is. Wait your time. It'll be here when you get there. That's facts, Alicio. Want to make sure everything's on the up and up. Hey, man. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. Need double dipping in sodas and shit. Alright, goddamn. Ginger ale right here, too. Right. You still got to go to cafeteria. You got to raise your hand and go to the bathroom. You got homework. You know, you don't need to be up in here. You still got to go to homeroom and shit. You got other stuff to worry about. You don't need no bud. This shit for adults. I don't care if it is CBD. That's for adults too. Anyway, again, if you have missed it, or if you missed my stream, if you missed the announcement, what the fuck is that? Um, Texas, Texas has vetoed their bill. Um, Pretty much. Well, what's his name? I think the senator or somebody. It's two people that's in charge. They are fighting now, I guess. He was like, "Oh, there was no reason." Excuse me. Oh damn soda. He was like, "Oh, there's no reason for him to have vetoed the bill. He wants recreational marijuana. He should have just said that we thought that we were gonna pass that everything was banned, and at 11:22, he decided to veto it at the last minute." Yeah, because it's bullshit. Multi-billion dollar industry. And he's like, "Oh, okay, well, just ban everything." These people have been following federal law. And you have people that have made livelihoods out of this. The farms, retail shops, and everything else in between. I mean, how would it be if, the industry that you were in just out of nowhere got banned because y'all were doing something shady? How many times have we heard of politicians doing things that they shouldn't have on both parties? We're not getting into anything political here, but I'm just saying. How many times have there been a scandal? And I mean through the decades. But that hasn't been banned. How many times has there been a shooting by a police officer on somebody innocent? We're not trying to ban them either. Okay, regulation, fine. 21 and up, fine. But to just say, "Oh, well, we just need to ban you just because we don't like the smell of stuff." Number one, because that really number one. That's primary reason. Number two, again, like what I talked about yesterday, the benefits of hemp and anything cannabis far outweighs all the other bullshit that they try to push out here that's actually killing us. So, you're going to be taken away from certain other industries by keeping this one alive. And that's what they're looking at. Some people are smart enough to see, hey, look, y'all motherfuckers is just trying to toss your weight around. It's a lot of that going on. But yeah, some people just trying to toss their weight around because of their position. Politicians do it all the time. I'm just saying, like, you would think with all the scrutiny coming from people that are trying to take down the industry, that both sides would get along. Try to come to some sort of compromise for the greater good. Not toss their weight around. Not try to play dirty games against each other. Right? Hometown Hero, what's up, Carlos? I saw his short the other day, and the lady that he has with him brought up a wonderful point once again, and let me echo it. You would think with all this stuff going on, hemp and marijuana would come together instead of going against each other. I said it's a lot of that going on. More than one angle. You would think two sides would come together and fix things. But it doesn't happen that way. For some reason, there always has to be a butting of heads. Class systems breaking. Certain people don't like it. More than one angle. Can't have certain people coming up too fast. They'll start feeling themselves. Let's try to put a damper on what they have going on. We don't want anybody to be on the level that we're at. And it's a lot of that going on, you know what I mean? Trying to keep people barred from stuff. I'm just saying, bro, we need to come together, all of us. And we need to put bullshit aside. Seriously, because the government's trying, well, some parts of the government who still have their mentality is trying to crack down on things that they have no idea about. You wrote a law you didn't know anything about, and now you're trying to crack down on things that you didn't have any idea about in the first place. And trying to make sense of all of it. All the while putting out misinformation. I know I review a lot of stuff, but I feel like, at a certain point, you kind of have to be a voice for something that you like. And whether you like it or not, it is what it is. And this is just more than, oh, well, hey, let's just smoke a bunch of bud and, have a good time. Like, through the years, just maturing as a reviewer, going, reviewing a lot of different companies' products, getting acquainted with a lot of people on a whole bunch of different sides of the industry, forming relationships and whatnot. You really start to actually care about this. And I did well before I started working for JLittys. Well before. And those of you all that have known me over time from the years, you all know this. Now, I love what I do. I love reviewing stuff. I love telling you guys the strains that I really like. But again, I want hemp to be able to stay around for the long haul. Hemp, cannabis, all of it, really. I think the fact that, let's just call a spade a spade. Hemp and marijuana kind of fighting against each other at this point because marijuana has been going through regulation and a lot of bullshit for a lot longer period of time. And they were not federally legal at first. We came in the gate federally legal, so that comes with more benefits. And it came with less regulation. To be quite honest, it came with less regulation because not all the states were mirroring what the Farm Bill stated for the 21 and above. That gave some of these other people a leg to stand on when they were talking about banning things and how dangerous they were because kids were getting their hands on them. I believe, again, that some of those things got left out on purpose, just realistically speaking, by certain people that wanted this stuff to fail in the first place. Some states have been trying to make cases against hemp and against cannabis the entire time. I mean, hemp just got legal again in 2018, guys. We've known about this plant for how long? Let's be real. Let's be real. So, again, I'd like to use my voice for good. That's why I like to put out, messages. I could give a fuck about what anybody got to say about anything, like negative, in an outhouse. I don't really care about that. I'm here for hemp. You feel me? And I want this to stay around for a long haul. I like doing content like this. It's fun. Very informative too. And then also, again, if you are going to be getting anything from anywhere, you kind of want the other person on the other end to care about what they're giving you. Because if you're somebody that likes something really strong, you're not going to want something that hits like maybe like a 6.5, 7 out of potency rating. You know what I mean? You're going to want something more up your alley. But if you're somebody that's more sensitive to the effects, but you're still trying to get a little bit of something, then I know where to guide you. It is what it is. Um, but outside of that, I mean, it. This is much more than that, and I want to keep doing what I've been doing. What's up, 420? Um, hopefully, state laws keep up with the way we want things to stay, and hopefully the farm bill stays up. I don't know if we're gonna have another extension because I mean we got to think about this too, guys. We are actually on an extension of the farm bill right now. We're all looking at all these statewide regulations, and we're looking at, oh well, this state got this place got that. Get that mod up. One of these days, I got you, man. That state got this, but federally speaking, we have half a year before they have to make another decision. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Clean the crib. They're gonna smoke some miracle alien cookies. My birthday is June 28th. Gonna be June 28th. You got 3 days, big dog. What you gonna do? I know you're getting twisted for your birthday. He gonna have all the shrooms and all the bong hits you can imagine. What's the 28th? What day is that? Let's see. Calendar. Oh, that's Saturday. Oh shit. On the 28th, he gonna be 29. Hey, that's dope, man. So I mean, your birthday 6 days before mine. 6 days before me. Yeah, man, it's crazy, guys. I'm telling you. I need to look and see what North Carolina's talking about. Let's see. Uh, let's see. When was this? That's not the one that got passed. Hemp bill NC this week. One day ago. Yo, what the fuck? Why is this even a thing? All right. On June 19th, NC House Bill 328 Regulate hemp-derived consumables. Formerly ban Delta 8 and Delta 9 on school grounds. Shouldn't even be a thing. Yep. It don't need to be none of that shit on school grounds. So mostly we might not even drink my birthday. Oh, I feel that. He said no shit. It should be. Yeah, it should be illegal for kids. Yeah, obviously. He said if individuals found guilty of distributing samples, public street, sidewalk, park, engaging in businesses, selling hemp-derived consumables without a license, selling hemp-derived consumer products, has 1.3 on a driveway basis, right? Like that makes sense. But that was 6 days ago. But I heard something that people were talking about. They want to ban, um, what's it called? They want to ban D8, D10, THCA, but THCA is not synthetic, and they're going for a synthetic ban. I don't know. This is Oh, would you look at that? Let's look at this. Hold on, guys. I'm about to read this. Said, "Do what's up, Bermuda?" Said, "Do I have a code for JLittys?" Yes, I do. It's Carnage202. Same name as his YouTube channel. Let me put this like that right there. So that's my discount code right there. Um, I know it takes off a lot right now. So if you see something on the main menu, um, I highly suggest that you go for something on the exotic level. I fuck with the exotics heavy. Um, if you see Sunset Sherbet up there, or if you see, man, there's so many. Georgia Pie, Gastro Pop. If you see LCG up there, Forbidden Runts. If you see Permanent Marker. It's a few different things. If you want my suggestion, let me know. Um, I definitely appreciate you using my code, family. I'm a I'm gonna read something for you all. North Carolina appeals court judge is asking the state's highest court to clarify an issue that has cropped up multiple times in recent appellate cases. Defendants are challenging law enforcement searches of cars and suspects based on the smell of marijuana. Defense attorneys have argued that officers cannot distinguish between the odor of illegal marijuana and legal hemp. Judge John Arrowwood issued a plea to the North Carolina Supreme Court in a concurrent opinion released Tuesday. Arrowwood and two colleagues affirmed the Forsyth County concealed weapon conviction of Terrell Dwayne Rowdy. The conviction was based on the 2020 vehicle stop. they searched his car after detecting the smell of marijuana. Right? Um, but I'm gonna skip down here. Where is that part at? Okay. Well, basically, they were saying, I'm not going to skip. I know where this stuff is at now, right? It says, I concur the outcome of this case bound by our precedent, but writes separately to highlight the need for a Supreme Court to clarify this issue. As majority correctly notes, this court has addressed whether the perceived odor of marijuana is sufficient to constitute probable cause. Arrowwood added, citing two earlier appeals court rulings this year. He listed other recent cases tied to law enforcement odor detection of marijuana odor. We are bound by opinions like these circumstances where a law enforcement officer detects the odor of marijuana. The possessor does not claim that the odor came from legal hemp, and the odorous substance was in fact marijuana, Arrowwood wrote. However, as the SBI memo cautions, legal hemp and illegal marijuana have become increasingly difficult to distinguish between in detecting by odor or testing for chemical composition. They're becoming more difficult to tell the difference between. So, that means that legal hemp is comparable smell-wise to actual marijuana. Yes, THCA is gas. It's natural. You cannot get THC without THCA. It's the precursor to everything. You can't even get CBD without THCA. It's the start of it all. We just know more about it scientifically now, and they don't like the fact that it's there. End of the day. They're talking about by testing compounds and everything. And this is by a memo that the SBI wrote. These are people that went ahead and tested this. And they're telling you that it's getting more and more increasingly difficult to just tell between. You can't do it just by look. It's crazy, man. But it is what it is. We know more about hemp. If you did not want us to understand it and to explore it, experiment with it, you should not have legalized the plant. And you should not have legalized it the way you did if you did not want us to fully utilize it. That's what you enabled. That's the letter of the law. And it's gotten so good that now it's becoming increasingly more difficult to tell the difference between because of the odor. I mean, chemically speaking, THCA and THC, they're different compounds. Oh, well, I smell this. Well, something might have got converted. I mean, if they did smoke something. .420 brings up a very good point. Way more people are for weed than against it. They know their numbers are small. But it sucks because the smaller numbers are always the ruling class, it seems. Majority rules is an illusion. Only time majority rules is when it comes to money, I guess. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and roll up this lemon slam. Y'all don't get me cooking, man. Don't get me doing it. Don't get me doing it, man. Happy to have got on stream with y'all again. Those of y'all that's still with me surviving the stream, sitting here smoking along, thank y'all so much for staying a part of the sesh. Highly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are goated. You're the best. Don't know what I'd do without you. These little buds are so fucking purple, man. Y'all see that? It's extremely purple for no reason. Let me, it's so small. I don't know if the camera will actually focus on that. I ain't gonna lie to you. There we go. You can see how frosty that shit is too. But all of the buds of this lemon slam look just like this. I see my man Carlos said holla. Yes, sir. I'm glad you got to jump in, family. So it's always them four motherfuckers at the desk saying yes without knowing shit. Yep. And I mean, we do have to ask the question though. Honestly speaking, in all this, in our hemp legalization, and even with the people that are testing these products and saying, hey, look, you know, the ones that are legal and the ones that are illegal, they're becoming increasingly hard to distinguish between. Right? That means the legal stuff is just as good. Number one. Number two, why can't we just legalize marijuana at this point? Anybody? Might as well just legalize this shit, right? We kind of already had a soft launch with hemp. This was a test bed. Only thing we need is for people to be 21 and up. And to be able to make good decisions. And to not come into these stores and act stupid. That's it. That's literally it. Treat it like any other business. Yeah, it was. You know, some people did grow up with parents that hated it, and some people do hate it because of the smell. And I understand. I mean, to me, it smells great. I think it smells wonderful. But not everybody's a fan, and that's okay. But to make it so that people who are not hurting anybody and people who are just trying to live their lives and kick back, relax, and enjoy something. Why, why is it that we're the ones that have to get fucked with? Nobody's hurting anybody, bro. Hey, maybe that's the problem. You know? Hey, man, these guys are too peaceful. Piss them off. We've seen that in history before, haven't we? Oh boy, oh boy. I'm telling you. See, y'all know when I get to talking like this, that smoke good. That smoke good as hell. Those of y'all that have been here watching, smoking along, enjoying the stream, I hope you guys have been having a great evening so far. We getting ready to roll up this lemon slam and spark this shit. Tony said, just got done eating, smoking on some purple milk right now. Cheers. Cheers to that. We never killed anyone. Meanwhile, people dying of, yes, of alcohol every day, and opiates and all that other nasty shit, and pills and all that nasty stuff. No good. I like mine's green, sometimes purple and orange, but mostly green. Oh man. I mean, really, you gotta. I would love to hear like when they are having these, congressional meetings and they're like actually trying to down this stuff. Like, damn, we gave them another freedom. Oh, we gotta take that away. Yeah, I mean, what else could they be saying here, guys? God, these guys are too free. Man, there's this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's too many people inside of it now. We got to close it off so that only a select few can access it. Because again, I'm all for the legalization, but why is it now all of a sudden, well, as long as you got like 50 stacks, then you're good to go? Who y'all trying to keep out of it? There's a lot of that going on. Oh boy. I'm telling you, man, don't let me start cooking, bro. I'm telling you. I'm happy that we do have regulation covered. Again, it does need to be 21 and up. That's a great thing. Um, because honestly speaking, I feel like the way that it was before, the way that it was before, uh, I don't know. Well, if you know, you know. 420. If you know, you know. I think it's way too much bullshit going on for the sides that need to be coming together to be fighting the way that they are. You know, well, they got more regulation than we do, so we should try to take them down, and they're getting too much money. Man, look, why hasn't marijuana and hemp come together and been like, hey, why don't we just both fight for cheaper licensing together? We're under the same family tree, but in different categories. We should be coming together. How esoteric is that? Man, they hate when a nigga talk like this. Ooh, they hate when a nigga talk like that. Uninterrupted too? Oh shit. I wonder. Anyway, it's a lot of strange shit, man. They should have just been, hey, why don't we both just try to get cheaper licensing? Because it shouldn't be, well, we only have like 7 or 8 people in a state that has a fucking marijuana license that's allowed. In a business that big, come on, bro. Say you trying to keep niggas out of it without saying it. And it's kind of the same thing in NC in a certain way too. We're not going to talk about that very much though. I mean, not everywhere, not everywhere. You know, it's caught up. It's crazy. I said it before. I say it again. I actually don't give a fuck. We have a business that's literally across the street from us. Been there for a longer period of time, right? They sell hemp. They sell THCA. They're literally next to a bar. We're there. All of a sudden, oh my god, the smell of cannabis is too much. Whole bunch of us inside that store. We sit outside and we talk to the customers. You can't. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. There's no way that you can slice that would make sense. Oh well, we're the ones that we. Oh my God, it's too many. The smell is too dank out here. They used to smoke in that shop over there. Not everywhere is caught up, man. So look at Texas. Look at the way they're trying to fight against it. And you know what I found funny is a whole bunch of us moved down there. Whole bunch of us moved down there, and I know a bunch of us got businesses started down there too. Oh, they really need to ban it now, don't they? Okay. Man, and I hate to even say that because it's like, bro, the race car is not an argument for everything, but when certain things don't add up, you just can't. You can't not see certain shit, and then when people say things, you hear, you know. Has no problem. Shit, I'm on my page. Y'all know I keep it real with y'all anyway. I'll tell y'all whatever. And those y'all in my other chat, y'all already know what's up too. I think this is I'm hoping that the farm bill stays in place. If the licensing goes up, so be it. I do think that's gonna be a healthy median. Whether the motives are whatever they are. Okay. I'd rather the farm bill be able to stay in place and for businesses that are legitimate to be able to stay around, um, as opposed to everything just being on the street, because the street ain't safe for nobody, even for the people that deal in it. I mean, you get stuff you don't know if it's tested. You don't know how many hands it's passed through, how many pockets it's been in. You don't know if people put something in it. You don't know if people coughed on it, sneezed on it, hair and shit all over the place. You know what I mean? And God forbid you get something laced. If you do get something off the street, it's happened to a lot of people and it's hurting a lot of people and it's fucked up. It shouldn't be happening. A lot of people came over to the hemp side of things because they don't want to deal with the average street dealer. You just got to get what they got. They'll sell you a 3.5 and it's really a 2.7. But you got to take it though, right? As the only person that you know. It shouldn't have to be like that. Or you waiting around for 6 hours for somebody that said they was gonna be there in 15 minutes. Shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to go in a dangerous part of town and look out for cops, seeing if you're making an illegal transaction and looking out for street niggas that's plotting on you because they seen you just got a bag off somebody and you in a neighborhood that you don't belong. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. I'm sorry. And if you do still doing, hey, everybody got their thing. But most people came to this side because they tired of all the bullshit that came with that. It is what it is. Y'all had the upper hand doing it the way you've been doing it for a while. And y'all forgot about the main thing, customer service. They don't care about you out there. And some shops don't care about you when you come in there. But the people at JLittys, we do. Come over there on Elm Street. Come over there to Elm Street. See how the staff does you over there. I'm telling you, it's a big difference when people actually care about the customers and what they actually want. It's different. Look, Black Magic said, I do not miss dealing with dealers on their time. Exactly that. I'll be there in 15 minutes, cuz. 3 hours later. Man, where is this nigga at? The person that you have tried to call is not available. Fuck. 3 weeks later. Let's see if he finally picked up. What's up, cuz? You still need that? Oh, you motherfucker. What? What's up, Jaden? Hey, you still need that? No. That shit is crazy. Motherfucking dude went on vacation. Nigga, I done finally found me a wife, done got married. I had kids and shit. You done finally hit me back over a 3.5? Nigga, you know how long that took? Stupid bitch. And it's crazy that so many people have had those experiences on the street to the point where they can congregate and talk about it. This is why. Oh man, well, all these niggas keep on going to these shops, man, and taking all our business. Cause y'all niggas don't do it right. Hey man, I got this 3.5 for you right here, man. Nigga, that's 2 G's. Man, no, it's a 3.5, cuz. Keep it. No. No, I cut you a deal on it though. Now we talking deals. But you was just trying to play hardball and shit. Like, come on, bro. Hey, hey, and I ain't even trying to be funny. Hey, for y'all white niggas, bro, don't be white. Going to the hood buying some shit, they'll charge you $50 for a gram. They be trying to get over on y'all ass. Hey, nigga, I got this fire shit, nigga. $40 for a G. They'll do that to you in the hood all day, bro. For I got the 2.5 for you, $50. Trust me, bro. He had an extra 0.5 in there, son. And then when he gets to, yeah, man, let me give you a little 2.7. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out. We're gonna look out this time. I gave the nigga 2 grams for $50. Nigga, you could have got our concentrates for that. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, dog. Man, why everybody keep going to these shops, man? Cause of that. Everybody tired of dealing with people doing bad business. He said, next time it'll be 60, by the way. Damn. Oh, did the prices go up? Nah, man. This shit right here just a little bit more gas. I gotta charge you 60 for the gram on this one, big dog. My bad, man. The plug was charging a little bit extra on that bag, man. Oh, was he now? Okay, but must be something good. It's crazy, bro. You try to fuck people over and wonder why they got a bad taste in their mouth. A lot of that going on. Shit. Mm. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Stream started over. That is hilarious. Must have got too real. Oops. Man, Carlos said it's exclusive, son. Yeah, this that exclusive right here, son. Hey, you know what they used to call that shit back home? They used to call that shit rapper weed. Yeah, this that rapper weed right here. Yeah, man. This that good shit right here, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, I had that for like 10 a G the other day. From a different nigga. It's the same bud structure. Nah, this is exclusive right here, man. Alright. So I give you 2 for the 15 on this just one time, right? Oh, 2 for the 15? Oh, yeah? Damn, you was just charging 30, bro. Damn, we half the price now. Alright, bet. I'll fuck with you. Alright, never see your ass again. Go ahead, give me that 2 for the 15, big dog. Appreciate. Fuck you, son. Like, yeah, man. I might have lost out this time. You gonna come back? Nigga, you know how many people I know for that shit? Come on, bro. Sound dumb as hell. Cause literally, fam, you go on any block, everybody, I got that gas. On any fucking corner store you go to, any of them little bodegas, bro, got that gas. They don't think long term business most times. They just think in quick flips. And I understand, but a lot of times when you in that type of shit, they're thinking of fucking people over, man. Again, it's a lot of that going on. Trying to fuck people over. Instead of trying to build. He said, nah, bro, you don't understand. It's that real gas, though. Like I said, 64G, man. This nigga 426. Carlos said it's all brick. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And a lot of times, that's exactly why people went and started going online. That's exactly why people started actually going inside of shops. People actually started going and getting medical cards. People started moving to recreational states, whether it be for hemp or for marijuana. That's why. It's crazy how many people can relate to shit like that. I've never been sold a $60 gram. Yes, that is a stretch, right? But we all get the gist of what we're saying here. Y'all niggas have been doing bad business for way too long, and you've hurt too many people, and you made spots dangerous because of the practices. And that's one of the reasons why cannabis got a bad rep, is because where people were getting it in certain areas, it was very dangerous because there was a lot of greed involved. Now that's being echoed throughout Congress and throughout different states, and there are different investors, whether they be on either side. Greed is involved now. It went from, oh, well, let me take these niggas out, they get too much money over there, man, they cutting into my pocket, man, to, well, now you have big time investors with actual capital and licensing and position in government agencies or just Congress itself that have say so over this, and they're over top of their state and they have charge of, well, is this going to continue to operate here or not? We're in a much different ball game now, and the angle now is it going to be making enough tax revenue for the state? Is the licensing fees going to be enough to fill the pockets to keep them satisfied for everything to stay afloat? Is there going to be enough regulation on these things to be able to make sure that kids don't have it and that people actually ID at these shops, they test their products before getting them and everything of that nature? It's a different ball game now, and it's an actual business model. It's just, I wish that the original business model that was, in all the hoods didn't involve so much violence. Honestly speaking, there was a lot of opportunity with that. And had we went about it without killing each other so much, I think that, part of that bad rep wouldn't have happened with cannabis, because people did start associating cannabis and violence because they were going to the hood to get their stuff, and sometimes stuff would happen to them while they're going to get it or while they're on the way back home because they got it. That's part of the violent aspect of it, that, that black market everything. People don't want to have to deal with that. And also, the major criminal organizations that were moving it were doing things in a violent manner to even the people that were in their ranks because of what they were doing with the plant itself. and everybody's lost sight of the fact that this is actually a very, very intentional plant here. You can do a lot with this. Yeah, it makes a lot of money for states, right? But people use it to relax themselves after work. People use it for their pain. Some people use it for their hunger. Some people use it because it helps with their cancer. Some people really need it for their mental health. And the fact that the healing part of all of this has been overlooked because of certain agendas being pushed by certain politicians saying, oh, well, it's just all dangerous and kids are getting their hands on it. They're using that as a ploy to try to keep the industry away, to be completely transparent. Which is another reason why I said so many times throughout the entire time I've been reviewing products, guys, make sure you do not give them a leg to stand on. Because when it comes to times like these, they're going to be looking for anything. They're going to be just drawing straws, just anything to try and ban the industry. So, cannot give them a leg to stand on. And again, them saying, oh, well, it's dangerous, kids getting their hands on it. I believe that they purposefully did not write that into the laws stating for their states that it had to be for people that were of adult use 21 and above. I believe that was purposefully omitted to give them a leg in the first place. Even though that's the case, we do have regulation in a lot of places and through the farm bill that you have to operate like that. We got to keep going forward with it, people. Because again, while we have this here, we got to make the most of it. And we have to do it the best way that we can, the safest way that we can. Shit, that's why we all here in the first place, trying to get safe product. Some people don't want to go out. Some people wouldn't rather deal with people, so they just order it. This goddamn lemon slam, bro. I mixed it with this sherbet. Jesus Christ. My bad. But we got to make sure that we keep on operating in a great way. And I just think as people, we have to keep being who we are. Again, this product here, flour, edibles, vapes, all that stuff, they do need to be used wisely. And anything hemp, cannabis, marijuana, anything, you need to respect the plant. You need to respect this or it will not respect you back. You'll see it in your wallet. You'll see it in your lifestyle. You'll see it in your attitude. You'll see it in many different ways. Can't let it overtake you. But also, you can't be afraid of this. I mean, it's a plant. It's a gift from God. So just like kids aren't supposed to drink alcohol or watch radar movies or stay up, it's common sense. Yeah, it is common sense. But, I mean, the rule has to be in place. It just because you're putting rules in place doesn't mean you have to try to get rid of something. I think that's the fucked up thing. There's a lot of that going on. Man, I'm telling you, it's just in the air, bro. And I think that's just gonna, it's a new industry. It's an alternative industry. They call it high risk when you're trying to apply for things. But I think at some point in the future, give it a few years, things will be a lot more socially acceptable. Because one, there are people out there that are actually, in positions of power in certain states that actually do agree with hemp and even with marijuana. There's people on both sides of this thing, right? Now, we're not always focusing on the people who are for it because you already know what you're talking about. You've probably already researched into this. Again, even from the SBI memo that was read in that article featuring Judge Arrowhead, uh, it is getting increasingly more difficult to tell the difference between legal hemp and illegal marijuana down to the chemical composition. That's down to the molecule, people. They're saying it's 1-to-1, legal and illegal. In certain cases, they can't tell the difference. Because they passed a law not knowing what they were talking about, and now they're trying to regulate something they didn't know anything about in the first place. But there are people from other states that have already been able to cultivate the plant and to explore it, that were able to cross over to the side of hemp and be able to explore this side of things and to optimize it. It showed a study that the majority of Americans are for making it fully legal. So to me, that means that they're trying to figure out how to squeeze out the most amount of jail time that they can get for the last people that they can get before they actually make this legal, because that's going to hurt that industry as well. Okay. Um, 420 just shared a really good point. He said many veterans with PTSD, alcohol makes their symptoms worse. Weed actually makes veterans calm down. I'm not going to lie to you. We actually have had a number of veterans come through and purchase our products because they like it. They've served their terms, and we thank them for their service. And they're home. They're enjoying one of the freedoms that they fought for. Now, those opiates, those painkillers, and mixing them with all sorts of medications and alcohol has fucked them up for quite some time. Now this new industry is coming out, and they're not able to hook as many people on all these different pills, and it's putting a damper on some of the investors' pockets. At the end of the day, if we're just calling a spade here, you know. I feel like I'm really turning into like an advocate for hemp, bro. You know, because again, it's at this point it's beyond just reviewing. I love the flower, and I love the company that I work for. Okay, I do. JLittys is dope. Jay himself, I really fuck with him. Solid dude right there. Same thing with my store manager, Shakeen. Solid dude, right? Love the company I work for. But man, let me tell you, being on the forefront and just being in like the initial first few years of the industry, it's rough mentally with certain things. Not gonna lie to you. Um, just because of the fact that, like, let's just be real. when alcohol first came around, right? And they had all the prohibition. Everybody that was trying to make companies and make a name for themselves and do things like that. How long was that going on for before they finally got their push through and like, hey, look, we got legality, we're good, and you see liquor stores, you see alcohol companies, you see everything nationwide at this point. How long did it take before they were able to get all of that licensing, all of the taxes, and everything agreed upon in the government before they got the full legalization? There was a time where they didn't even want that. Uh, you know, so how nerve wracking was it for the people on the first wave of that movement? I bet they went through a lot of shit, bro. Honestly speaking. But you know, when a certain amount of money gets involved, and you know, certain rules get put in place, certain business models from people get taken. I mean, let's be real, bro. Like, what happened with Bud? They locked up a whole bunch of brothers and then took the exact business model and made it legal. Okay. Is that not facts? And now people are actually able to take a part of the new industry, and everybody's not barred from it. Financially speaking, there are too many people that are able to get into this, make a difference for themselves. And even inside of that, you'll have people, even on the inside, that will try to put a damper on you. People that will try to stop your journey. Greed and competition is a motherfucker. That's why greed's one of the seven deadly sins. It's not something that can be controlled. It's not meant to be, it's greed. It's gluttony, overindulgence. Not here to make this a sermon or anything, but you know, pride too. Yeah, it's like one thing leads to another. Time to grow the hell up. Everybody needs to get along, man. We got bigger fish to fry. And I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I'm here for a greater purpose. Those of y'all that have been on the journey with me for the last few years, you already know what's up. This whole thing is bigger than me. I'm here for hemp as a whole. Pause. Y'all know what I mean. Just in totality, I'm here for hemp, bro. Cannabis in general. It's all one big family tree. CBD's cannabis too, and that helps people with their pain. From their personal testimonies, I'm not talking medically because I am not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not anything like that. I'm just a humble reviewer. Somebody that really enjoys what I do. Well, here's a thing for 20. Um, all right, we're gonna, cause you just brought this up. I'm gonna I'm gonna just say what I gathered from it too, because again, um, I'm Christian, and I've read the Bible as well. Jesus drank wine himself, and they had wine for celebration back then, but they were drinking to be merry, not to be drunk. That's like a glass of wine is, you know, that's cool. That's not really overindulging. It's when you start like back to back, you're becoming a drunkard at that point, like overly so to the point where you can't really function. You start getting belligerent, things like that. That doesn't. That's not good. But you have a beer at a party or a glass of wine at a celebration. You know what I mean? You're not really setting yourself up for being stupid, and you're slurring all over the place and things like that, because that's overindulgence, that's greed, that's gluttony. And it also said that plants are for the healing. Now, this can be a bad thing too. This sometimes can be the forefront of people's thinking and nothing else, to the point where they lose sight of who they actually are and what they actually like, what they want to do. Again, that's one of the reasons why I'm here. To, hey, look, guys, we all love Bud. We love having a good time, but gotta remind you, don't forget who you are, what you like to do. Yeah, that's facts. 420. That's facts. That's big facts. It can be the same with this, and that's, to be honest, that's why every time we're even talking about legality, we always bring up, well, weed versus alcohol or hemp versus alcohol, because you can indulge, but not overly so. You know what I mean? And again, I do think this is a very, very intentional thing. This plant here, you go in different beliefs over time. They would use THC for certain purposes as well. Sometimes for heavy dosages for certain purposes. I'm not of that faith, so I'm not gonna expound on it. Because I don't feel like it's my place to be able to do that with my limited knowledge on. You know what I mean? Yeah, as long as this don't become like an idol, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you don't want to lose sight of yourself. You don't want to lose sight of what you like. I mean, this is meant to be enjoyed. This is meant for healing. This is meant for relaxation. This is not meant for violence. This is not meant for greed. It's not. People let that get in the way. And also, sometimes you allow more things while you are in a really, really high state. You'll allow more. You'll tolerate a little bit more than what you would if you were sober. And that's not because you're an asshole. That's because you're not just like chilling in a time where it could be like, hey, hold up, wait a minute, bro. Fuck you just say. You know what I mean? Like, so this has to be used in moderation as well. Um, shit, I've done 8-hour live streams with this. Yeah, I was functioning, but that was overindulgent. That was bad. I should have did. I mean, I had a great time, but I shouldn't have indulged as much as I did during the live. You know what I mean? 8 hours, nigga. I was blowing the house down, bro. What? Yeah, I was chiefing that day, boy. He said, "You believe Jesus isn't against weed? He doesn't want us to abuse the plant." I feel that too. Said plants are for the healing of the nations. So, woo, man, y'all done got me cooking tonight, boy. Man, it's crazy, bro. Is that my man Greedo? What's up, Greedo? So it's drank out today. I just mixed the lemon slam smalls and the sunset sherbet. Admittedly, I have only this of the lemon slam smalls left. Only that little piece right there. But the sherb, my nigga, I got a couple big buds. That motherfucker there is crazy, bro. I'm glad that he brought that one back. Um, I don't know if that's on the main menu, but bro, if you see that sherbet, that shit is gas as fuck. Really like it. It's earthy, got a little sweet in there, got a gassy, almost kind of mentholy vibe like the permanent marker, but it's not like overly so. Like I get like a similar note on the exhale with the gassiness. Um, that sherbet is stupid. You want to see it? Don't worry about it. I got you right now, big dog. Look, Tony said, "Yeah, yeah." Oh yeah. Nah, I done broke this one. This one I broke in half earlier. But look at that baby right up in there. She's looking good. She's looking phenomenal. Absolutely love that shirt. Waiting on blue gushers. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something real quick. ball grips are kept, dog. Those full white grip was, yes. Case be very strong and athletic, will jump on neighbors' houses from roof to roof. Packing some Donnie Burger. Donnie Burger is really good. Donnie Burger ran out at our shop really fast. Let me get a motherfucking right here. I need me a soda. So she's old now, I'm not ready to lose her. I had that cat since I was 12, 28 now. She's still alive. Wow. Man, that cat been living a long time, ain't it? Let me roll up a roach. It is. I think I might have smoked the one that I saved for later. I think. I did. Cool beans. So she's still somewhat athletic. It's strange, but she would, in her prime, she would jump the roof of the houses next to me. She would jump back down like nothing in her prime. Sheesh. Tony said my cat been with me about the same amount of time. Oh yeah, Tony, you had your cat for a minute too, fam. Shit, I hope so too, 420. I really wanted to be able to smoke that lemon slam mix with this sherb again, so I had to make a roast J. Y'all had to excuse me for this. I had to do it. It's been a good session with you guys so far, man. Let me see. Nah, see, we had a lot of heads in here tonight, man. Like everybody that's been surviving the YouTube sesh, the Twitter sesh. I'm sorry, X. Those of y'all that survived the sesh so far, man, y'all are goated. We've been cheap in the last couple hours. There we go. Yeah, I had to mix the lemon slam and a sherb again. That was really good. Have I tried the bubblegum or blueberry pie in a small section yet? No, I have not. Is it bubblegum gelato? And blueberry pie sounds really good. I haven't had either. Tony said, Tony knows the emotional support animals give. It's the love they get from us that gives them strength to continually watch over us and not leave us alone. That's facts. I would tell y'all, man, when my grandma passed, we had a dog named Max, right? Now, he knew my grandma was getting sick. He saw her losing weight. And when my cousin had to transport her to the car so that she could go to the hospital, um, that's when Max finally gave out because he didn't see my grandma no more. He was alive, I think, for like a few more days, but he knew she didn't really have too much longer to go, and I think she died the day after he did. I believe Max went first, like right before Grandma did. It was either right before or right after, but I believe it was right before. So, I mean, animals know. And when she was starting to get sick, he wouldn't leave the foot of her bed, or like if she had her door closed, he'd be sitting outside the door. So, animals know. And because they got love from you over time, they will definitely, you'll feel that back. This mix has been wonderful this evening. This lemon slam and sunset shirt. I'm so happy he brought these back. We have no idea. There's another strain called Well Funk that's pretty good. Blue cheese is making a return from what it looks like. I don't know if it's coming to the site yet, but blue cheese number three. It's on number three. Y'all can tell it's pretty popular. That it keeps selling out. Everybody love the blue cheese. Um, we got LCG. Mule Fuel is a really good deal at the shop. I don't know the online prices for it. Uh, that one's like kind of chemi, piney, diesely tasting. Um, Greenhouse strain. That one's pretty cool. You get a lot for a little bit. It's a good mixer. I think purple milk's a good mixer too. Because of the flavor on it. That's a really good mixer strain. But I see Tony and Jaden was both smoking that shit today. So shout out to you guys. Y'all gotta let me. Jaden said the purple milk was gas earlier. Tony, I don't know what you think about it because I haven't got your opinion on it. Um, we got one called Italian Ice. That one reminds me of the purple octane, where it's like a sweet diesel, but that motherfucker packs a punch. Like we got a couple of sweet strains that actually hit really good. Like they really surprised me. Italian Ice was one of them. Purple Punch. Both of those are some pretty nice hidden indicas there. Agent Orange hit me pretty nice. That's a really nice sativa hybrid there. And if it's not sativa, then I'd be thoroughly surprised. But I believe that's a sativa hybrid. Citrusy as hell. So what's your top three of 2025 so far? What super, what exotic, what preview? If we're going exotics, then that Candy Runts. Andy Runts. It's too good. That's an exotic. Sunset Sherb. Fuck, you said one. Well, that's that. Damn, both of those exotic plus. Fuck. Alright. Man, this Sunset Sherbet is really good too, bro. And that permanent marker was gas as shit. Uh, you would have to narrow the exotics to like one of those. Super tier. I'm going. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm LCG and Toxic Punch, bro. Them two kind of got me. If we're going supers. Um, Premium Secret Sauce all day. Secret Sauce, hands down. Oh, actually, sorry. The Premium Runts was the best premium that we had. Tony said, I like it. Needs cure time, but it's a nice wake and bake. Smells like a grape Tootsie Pop on the sweet and a bit creamy sour. That's what I get from that. That's a really nice description of the purple milk. I ain't gonna lie. It's a very nice description. But definitely wake and bake. You can start the day off with that. Good flavor on it too. Real aromatic on the smell. Science shows cats and dogs have been like have supervision so they can really see spirits probably. I think so too. It's been certain times where you could tell like it was something wrong in the room and the pet picked up on it. There's plenty of videos out there you can see that shit over time. But it's been a dope ass session tonight, guys. Um, I'm actually very, very fried. Not to the point where I'm like speech slurring or anything, but I feel really good. Like I actually don't even need to smoke anymore. I've been high already. To be quite frank with you, I mean, I've just really been enjoying the flavor. Like the lemon slam is gassy, and you get a nice lemony sweetness that kind of lingers on your palate after the exhale. Like I still taste it, even through the sherb. You can taste the lemon, but it's gassy. And man, that one I'm glad that I got a sample of that from Boss. That was very nice. Sunset Sherbet, that's a returning favorite. If you guys are interested in that, hopefully that comes to the site soon. I don't know if it's gonna be on the main menu or if it's gonna be in the weekly deal section. But with that being said, guys, appreciate y'all coming on by, smoke some J's, talk some shit. I'm gonna get on out of here for the evening, but I'm gonna catch y'all.